Hey there, so I just got out of my sixth float. 6 floats in 10 days since starting this month. Wow. And I walked down to Green Lake after the float and decompressed. Made a list of all the things I thought about and the things that I'm gonna do. And so to repeat that on video, so I have a record of my commitments. I'm going to get rental agreements out to my friends who are running a masterclass series this fall at Shift Up. So get that on paper, because don't want to leave money on the table for any project. Which brings me to my client on Vancouver Island who runs a wellness center. We finished a project and I haven't invoiced it yet because I have this feeling that maybe she didn't quite get what she wanted or needed, and I haven't actually asked that direct question. So I need to, I guess, just be vulnerable and ask the question. How did this go for you? What value were you looking for? And what do you want to do next? But I think I want to complement that with a list of what I think we should do next. And if she agrees, then we have an action plan, rather than putting the work on her, which I think is how she felt we left it. So I need to follow up on that. And which brings me to number 3, which is around the authentic relating group and the series of workshops that are coming up, the work that I need to do to network and connect with interested people in new markets. So I made a list of those action steps to take, which includes inviting people I know to the Northwest events that are already scheduled here in these markets of Seattle and Portland. Just means putting time on my calendar, making the commitments to set aside time every day to move these steps forward. And so that represented 1, 2, 3. 4 is promoting my friend's workshop. And that also means inviting people I know, but I think it also means talking about it in an ongoing and genuine manner to find out, who do I know that has creative dreams that they're not fulfilling, and to have those conversations more often so I can meet those people so things can come up. I think that's important too. Also my agreements, my NFA agreements, what are they? Not fucking around agreements. And in order to be effective and hold myself accountable, I should write them down on Jeff's forms, and I haven't done that yet. And I know he's checking in with me this afternoon. So I need to get to that. And that brings me to podcasting. This was the month I was going to put it together. So put it the fuck together. Do the first one. Schedule time. All these things are about scheduling time and committing to do the projects that I've already been speaking out loud. And yeah, why do I let hours slip by? I think I need to just get off fucking social media more. I had a commitment of 8 to 12 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays. And even though I got up at 6:30 today, I did not do my post by 8 a.m. of the weekend. And so there I was on social media, not honoring my NFA agreement from 2 months ago. And while it shouldn't be last on the list, the idea of how I'm generating an income for myself and what that looks like. So creating a more concrete action step plan around part-time work, contract work, asking for more business, widening the work that I'm asking for. What does it look like to coach people individually, not around their business, but around their best life? Without formal coaching training, do I even dare do that? So all these ideas come up in floats in terms of how to reconcile the parts and pieces of my life, as well as just dropping out again. Wow, did I ever feel aligned? I did wake up with some stiffness in the back of my neck, down my spine. And I don't know if that was from stretching too aggressively in my 7 o'clock float last night, but I tried to work that out and then just fell deep into my body, and a couple times I felt like I left it and just just bliss, just peace and bliss, holding my heart and another hand on my belly like Heather was showing us in the Awaken to Love workshop. A really good grounding exercise. Again, having conversations with inner child, telling her that I need her and to be all the parts that she is. So really good float today. I've got another one scheduled for tomorrow. That'll be the first time I've done 3 days in a row. Up in my game. Thanks to Teresa. This is a great project experiment, and I look forward to working with her more. We're in discussion about the float conference this weekend in Portland. It sounds like, well, she's going for sure, and it sounds like maybe I won't be. So I'll find joy and peace in that decision as well, if that's how it goes. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, even if this is just me holding myself accountable. I love it. I'm doing my project. Okay, bye.